never changes.
You're gonna welcome Dad at the Veterans
No, it
Hospital.
most certainly does not. Thank you guys for
Absolutely.
coming
Get ready
and
and
checking out
stop
another
by
Is
here.
It Good review. And this is for Fallout 4. And first and foremost, guys, I want to showcase the create a character options customization part, because in a lot of video reviews I've seen of this game, they don't really go into as much detail with the character customization part. And honestly, for me in these games, this is one of my favorite parts of the game, is being able to customize what your character looks like. And you're going to see how I'm going to take my character and make him look like go from this to something a little more weird. Anyway, but as you can see here, this is the sculpting system. What this allows you to do is move your cursor over any part of the face, like you see here, the chin, and then what you can do is you can hit A and allow you to move the chin up and down. See, I'm moving my chin, giving myself that I guess that Jay Leno chin on there. You can move that cursor around almost any part of the face, like the ears. I can make them wide. And then how you can rotate the ears forward and back. Like right now they're back, but here in a second, as you can see, they're going to come all the way forward. I love this idea for a character customization because it allows you to virtually do what you will with your player character's face, which is amazing. Here. The game itself, Bethesda, they did a phenomenal job with this game all the way around, as you're going to see in this extensive video. This video is a little bit longer than my normal videos are going to be. I know the Transformers video was about 10 minutes long, a little over 10 minutes long. This is a 15-minute review just because I wanted to take some time with Fallout 4, because it's one of those games that just deserves a little bit longer review. You can't just quickly talk about it. What I love here in this character customization screen, while you're customizing your character, your significant other there, which is who's standing behind him to our left, is always making some comments, and he kind of right now looks like Trevor from a little bit like a weird looking version of Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 5. But I love this customization, and there's so many things customized. The hair you saw there. Also, if you're hovering over a facial feature, if you hit X, which I'm reviewing this on the Xbox One, that allows you to choose what type of particular part you want. So you can choose your different cheekbones, chins, forehead, eyes, the way you want them to look, your eyebrows, things like that, type of ears you want, etc. So, I mean, really, the customizations here are pretty limitless, in my opinion, depending on what kind of character you want to look like. In this case, my character here, this is just a character I did to show off the customization part. This isn't a character that I actually use for my game. But that way you could kind of see how off the wall you can make your characters look. As you can see, this particular guy here, he's got pretty much a crooked nose here as well. But here in a second, I'm going to show you that you can not only make, obviously, a male character, but you can also make a female character as well. And I'm going to show her off a little bit here. It's the same exact thing as before. You know, the face sculpting, you see the cursor and move it there, and it allows you to sculpt any area. And I can make her look just as creepy and weird as the guy, as her husband. Now, what's really cool is that your baby, because you do have a baby in the game, and it was depending on what the parents look like is what your baby looks like. So I don't know what the babies look like. I didn't go past this screen, but I can't imagine what that poor child would look like with parents who I guess kind of look like that, but at least look like him anyway. She doesn't look bad at all, but or not yet. But yeah, this is the character customization screen. This is one of my favorite parts. This is one that you're probably going to spend some time on because this is what your character looks like. We're going to move right along though into some of the features. We're going to get into my save file, and I want you guys to see some things. And once we get to this next part, I want you guys to notice something. Here we go. Check this out. Here in just a few seconds. So this is a loading screen, and we all hate loading screens, right? I mean, that's something that we can't stand. And I'll tell you guys right off the bat, by the time you start the game, until the time you actually get to the first scene in the game. It's a long loading screen. Probably the longest one. However, in this game, loading screens are probably one of your worst enemies just because they take so long. I mean, yeah, sure, they're kind of like the Skyrim loading screens you guys are familiar with before, where you can move around the object that it's describing there in the bottom left corner. However, these just take too long. They usually take around 1 minute and 15 seconds. Some of them do. But I kind of, and I wanted to show you guys this loading screen so you can get an idea of exactly how long the loading screens can take. So for those of you who are pretty impatient, you might not like loading screens. You get used to them after a while. So here we are, we're in the game world, and this is Fallout 4. As you can see, you have your health in the bottom left corner. The red part is how many rads you have, or radiation. The middle is your compass, which shows you everything. And the bottom right corner is your action points, which those are used when running. They go down, or to be used in VATS. This is the Sanctuary, and this is the settlement. These are a new part, or a new experience rather, here in the world of Fallout 4, the Commonwealth. Is being able to have a settlement. You'll get access to this later on in the game as you get past a certain point. But settlements are areas that are specific to the game where will allow you to build them up. Here's the Pip-Boy. And I go through each of these screens so you guys can see what the Pip-Boy looks like. There's your weapons, all that, your apparel, clothes, obviously things you want to wear on your character, armor and such. Aid, miscellaneous, and then you have junk, which junk, by the way, is extremely important now in this game. I love how they made things like duct tape and forks and TV trays and the weird stuff that you pick up here very important. As you can see here, this is the map of the Commonwealth, which the game does take place in Boston, Massachusetts. It takes place in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Anyway, they made this game where everything's important. This is the level up screen. This is your Vault-Tec menu. How they did leveling up, by the way, is a little bit different this time. So you have your special attributes there at the top. Obviously, you have strength, perception, endurance, intelligence, charisma, agility, and luck. And what they did this time was in order to get your perks, which is what I'm showcasing at the bottom underneath each of these, you have to have a certain amount of levels in each particular attribute. So, for instance, if I wanted chem resistant, I would have to have, I believe, 4 levels of intelligence to be able to unlock that particular perk. So that's a little different this time around, guys, than what you're used to before. This is how you actually build in your community. As you can see here, you get a workshop in certain communities, which allows you to build the community. So you see it's got that little bit of a Minecraft aspect to it, which is kind of cool, which I enjoy. I haven't really took too much time really building much in my community. I mean, you can see I made defense turrets and stuff. If you look across the top of the screen, it does give you your stats, people, food, water, power, the defense level, how many beds you have, the overall happiness level of your community, and the size of your community as well. And what you just saw there was me scrapping. You can pick up things in the game world and you can scrap them for certain precious metals, parts like screws, wood, metal, silver, nuclear material, and things like that. And there's where you can tell if an area is or is not a settlement. When you hover over it, it'll let you know how many people live there, which is the first number, and their overall happiness percentage. So this is the building aspect of the game. It is how you'll be able to craft armor, upgrade your weapons. You can make chems. It does allow you to also send your companions to these areas where they'll kind of hang out. You can see I made some power armor, but let's get into some gameplay. And I'm going to show off a mission here. This is a little bit of a quest. This is VATS. And you'll see my guy annihilating that raider. And this is some gameplay. We're going to see some gun battle here. And I love VATS. Ooh, there we go. sometimes it does some weird shots like that where it will just zoom into your guy's like scrotum. For some reason, it's just really weird. But yeah, this is a little mission I'm doing, just trying to kill all these raiders. Also, that's a quick item menu. You can have up to 3 items on each of the D-pad, which allows you to store up to 12 items on your quick menu. It's kind of nice. 3 per up, down, left, or right on your D-pad. That's really nice, by the way. As you can see, I think the graphics in this game are amazing. A lot of people are complaining about how bad the graphics are. Like, oh, the graphics are stupid. Oh, you know, it only runs this many frames per second, whatever. You know what? This game, graphically, is an improvement from Fallout 3. And to me, that's good. I like it. I think the game looks beautiful. I went ahead and you saw me earlier, I waited and I slept until morning. I wanted you guys to see how pretty the game is because a lot of people from Fallout 3 didn't like how dark and gritty the Capital Wasteland looks. Well, you can already tell this is way far from that. They made the Commonwealth look beautiful. And we're gonna fight some mutant hounds here. Look at this. I love even like the gunplay is improved from hip firing to scoping to using VATS. They have improved on everything. And you're probably noticing, why does the options look so different at the bottom? That's because I'm in power armor right now. They do look a lot different when you're in power armor and when you're not. Ooh, he got decapitated. And I love how the explosions. You're gonna see some really cool explosions here in this. I'm glad I was able to capture this when I did, because it does show some ways in which you know, the explosions look really cool. Cars will blow up, which you're gonna see here in a second. Overall, it's a beautiful game. I have really no complaints except for loading times. I think the load times are pretty crappy. I will let you know this though. There are some bugs in the game. You know, sometimes you'll save your game and it looks like it's frozen. And it might take a minute. I have yet to really have that. I've had that happen, but not as bad. There are some times where the game will lock up and it sucks because you'll have to restart it. That has been happening. So I really hope Bethesda gets these things patched up, because this is an incredible game. This is going to take your life away. If you buy this game, you might want to let your friends and family know that you got this game, because you're gonna not have a life. But I'm kidding. This is a wonderful game. You're gonna put hundreds of hours into it. There's so much to do. I've barely scratched the surface on the campaign myself, and I've already put a day's worth of time into this game. So Fallout 4 is beautiful. Oh, nice. And there's just so much you can do. There's a survival mode too. I mean, so if you make a second character and what you're doing, what I'm doing, you know, we might play on normal or hard to kind of get a feel for the game, and then you might go back and play on survival and really enjoy that. Survival mode is basically where you it's way hard. You can get killed in one shot. Items are scarce. It's just food and water. You have to make sure your player is well fed and drinks and doesn't go thirsty and things like that. But I really hope you guys have enjoyed this game, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit here the companions, which this is one of the companions you get, my favorite, which is dog meat, and they allow you to store items on them. So if you get over encumbered, you can give them items too, which is what I'm exactly doing right now. You can give them items and stuff like that. They can only carry so much as well, but all in all, an overall pleasant experience. I really can't make any complaints about this game. Is this game good? It is phenomenal. Go get it. I wouldn't even bother renting it, because there's no point in renting a game like this when you know you're going to get, if you really enjoy it, you're going to get sucked into it. So go out and buy it. If you loved Skyrim, if you loved Fallout 3, if you love RPGs, go grab this game. It is a must-buy. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, guys. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, be sure to leave those in the comment section below. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.